Hey Steve. Thanks mate. We're racing against P1R, best team in the league, so it's going to be pretty difficult, but we'll do our best obviously.
battle that we've had so far. But yeah, let's see how these go. We've got Robbo in the chat. Evening, Robbo. Nice to have you here. So yeah, we've got obviously, and we've got Nick with us as well. Lovely. Nice to have you here, Nick. So we have myself here, and I am joined this evening with none other than right, DTR Ian.
Hello.
As he raises his pint. He was raising his pint there. Hello everybody. Always a bit weird, isn't it, with the introductions and everything, but yeah, so it's myself with Ian this evening, and let's have a look at the Chuckle deck in as well. Lovely, nice to have you in deck as well.
There it is.
So yeah, he is, yeah, absolutely, with the spanner there. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so let me just, hang on, where am I going with that? Indian Stig in the chat as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Honestly, I think something I don't know why. I know why.
Right, so let's run through. Let's see, we've got Indian Stig in with us as well in the chat. Lovely to have him in. Excellent stuff. Okay, so a quick run through the teams then tonight then, guys. So obviously you're joining us here at High Speed Ring. We're doing 40 laps this evening, and this will be, there's no mandatory tyres on this, so real tyres available to you. Range from racing softs, racing just hard, the wet sand as you can see. The latter are going to be used, so the wets will be needed, or the intermediates, depending on which you drivers prefer. But they'll have a dry start, so qualifying from level 8 we've got, which is not too long. Some minutes away now, so we'll have that coming up soon. And the drivers will have a dry track for the qualifying there, so that will help them get hopefully good tracks up to that time. So, teams then. To the teams. And I think Tom's just spotted something maybe that's
Yes.
quite accurate in the settings. What was it? Did you see that, Ian? Was it about the flags?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've just seen it.
Okay. So something with the flags. I think it might be to do with the flags being off. Ah, right. Okay. So the flags need to be set to off with regards to flag rules. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, please load.
Well spotted.
I must.
There we go. I had to reset the lobby anyway at some point, so that's done that essentially. Yeah. So anyway, I'll just run through the teams whilst that's being reset at the moment. So we've got a few little resets going on at the moment. So Nick will get those organised. Richie in the chat as well. Richie, nice to have you in. Thank you for posting as well, my friend. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Excellent stuff. And yeah, let's have a quick run through the teams then. So the teams tonight, we have for DTR, we have DTR deck, or IS250 deck. We have Cyanetica, we have Kieran, we have Nick, M3 Guy, Rosberg and Richie. And for Project 1 Racing, or P1R, we have Motorstorm Hero, Unfazed, Old Banger, Sortie, Rumpardi and Brisbane 956. So that's their team. Almost had Tom racing with us this evening, but I think someone else put their hand up and said, "Oh no, it's all right, I'll do it." And so Tom backed out and allowed one of the other drivers to have a go. So that's nice. But Cool. Yeah, it's all sorted. That might be some of my fault as well, Tom. So I do apologise for that.
Oh,
I tend to have those settings set for general league stuff. So yeah, sorry about that. That's my fault. That's not really Nick's fault. That's my fault. So I apologise now. Apologies everybody for the break in action there. But we're yeah. But at least it means there's no rain now. It's dry.
sure, I suppose.
Yeah. Qualifying starting in 4 minutes, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes, of course. So qualifying this year, Ian, obviously it's a little bit different, isn't it, this year? So it's
yeah, you literally have one lap qualifying.
It
What
is.
I kind of like, because it's like Super Bowl in other series,
Yeah.
in a sense.
Yeah, and I think it's quite nice. I think it's always nice to have. I mean, a similar thing to what we do with IMSA, of course. You know, with regards to we only do the sort of outlap and then 2 flying laps sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just nice to have that. You have to pick the moment. You have to get it just right, and it's not easy, is it? It's because you can't even put a banker in. You know, you can't really put a banker in as such and then go again. It's a case of, okay, you're either going to go all out, or it's a case of, okay. Yeah. And Peter's in the chat as well. Evening, Peter. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Wishing Dream Team Racing good luck. Sorry, I got off there.
That's the thing. If you look at, sorry, that's the thing. If you look at a car like this, you need to be one to put as much as you can, pretty much.
Yeah. So let's have a look. So we need Nick to click in on his car. We then need Salty. Click in. Is that all of everyone? Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I believe so.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Salty 5. Okay, so Antivis will be racing then. Looks like Tom might be racing.
Oh,
no. Don't worry about that, Nick. That's okay. There's no out firsts. It'll be a case of just you do the qualifying when you need to do the qualifying. You have an out lap and a qualifying lap. So you won't have to worry about that for this one. So
it should be a good race because this car suits this sort of track.
It does. Yeah, it does. I think it's nice. I think Group 2s around here are nice anyway. I do think it's a nice feel. Yeah, it is. And dry and wet. And it's a good car actually. The wet is what surprised me in the wet because I thought it would be a lot harder to drive in the wet. But yeah, I was quite surprised that it's not as bad as you think.
Because I did a race probably two odd months ago with and I can't think what the league was.
Yeah.
In the GT 500 cars, it was mad fun.
Yeah. And it's always been a good track. I mean, it's a track we've used for EGTM as well, isn't it? For quite a few seasons, really.
Is it like 5 seasons now we've done it?
It's got to be, hasn't it? 4 or 5 seasons, must be. Yeah, definitely. So it's a bit of a favourite. Quality 8-10. We can do quality 8-10, Nick. Yeah, I mean, if needs be, it would be 8 normally, but there's a driver on their way, so yeah, we'll give them obviously give them that grace. Ideally, we want 6v6, so that'd be nice.
Well, I would like to have a fair race.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't want to. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll wait. That's cool. Always nice to do that. This will be our fifth battle against P1R. We've faced them twice last season, and then we've had 2 one-off races previous.
I don't know how you can say it, but it's P1R was kind of a whole thing.
Yes, it is.
Technically, depends on what we fuss about it.
Yeah, it's one lap quali essentially. Deck, so you can have an out lap, and then you have 1 fast lap. So that's how it runs tonight. It's interesting, obviously, because it's basically one chance really. And so it's quite nervy in some ways, I guess. But in other ways, it's not quite so bad. It's not sort of say to yourself, well, do I go full out on this and try and just sort of save it a bit, make sure I get the lap in, make sure I get the time down. Yeah. If you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, people, hit that like button as well. It's nice to share and more people get to see this. So, yeah, so I'm just waiting on one. Do that if I think we've got a chat in. So, yes, that's just jumping on the chat with the other guys.
I think that Kieran's done.
Yeah, Kieran always has one of those, doesn't he? So Kieran always has one. So just jump in with Kieran. I'm sure there's one chat that's open, and then chat about it then. I guess that's what we need to do, really. That'd be the other interesting thing as well, of course. So, what does it actually take the qualifying? Do you do it early or did you play later?
I look for the open to try and qualify last. Because as this is a high down to a star, the dirty air will be horrendous.
Trying to out those tyres as well.
If that's the thing in the race, I mean, you see a lot of cars staying behind for dirty air. It's hard to get past, it's hard to get past.
First, or whether say first, or whether I think first to seventh weight. You'll have a slightly cooler tyre the longer you wait. The longer you wait, your tyres will go down. So in fact, your outline could actually use anything. So they'll only just be doing that. So you can use any tyre until
sorry. Yes, it was a ball.
So yeah, just waiting for Tom to come back in. Might be a little bit of an issue there with the driver. So Tom might be having to jump in or step in for the other driver, so he might have to be getting the delivery or whatever.
I don't mind.
Match day 3, so both race teams have one win so far. Unfazed is in, so we do have Unfazed in. So he's back, you're in, but that's who we're waiting on. What? Hashtag sleep for Unfazed on Monday. He's here. He's here. Tom's just popping back in now, and hopefully within the next 5 minutes, qualifying will start.
I thought I recognised who that person was. I thought I was right.
Yeah. So, yeah. Exactly. Took his own sweet time. Well, that's cool. We got at least we got a full set of drivers this evening with us, which is nice. And that's always good. So 6v6, which is nice. We want that one lap quality, absolutely. Yeah. So that's the info there. So out lap and then your qualifying lap. Whether you go out early with a slightly warmer track, I would say, or whether you go out a bit later with maybe a slightly cooler track, but with cooler tyres. Unfazed, yes, indeed. Nice to meet you too, brother. I'll say it on the live stream. But yeah, nice to meet you too, Unfazed. good
Yeah,
to meet you, mate.
for
So,
some reason his name sounds familiar, but I think I know why from GG Sport days. I
okay.
just have a feeling.
Yeah, I think I've got a feeling that we've been raced before. At least been in lobbies at some point together. So, so almost ready to go. Just put a few action guys because we've been sat in there. Let's look at the cars. So we have Red Party, Iracing, Finland
Or is it on track? Well, of course it isn't. I'll watch on phase then.
We have
that
Nick,
does not look...
M3 guy, Sayo in the pits, just taking some liquids, same with Kieran, and Richie, and Deck, Motorstorm 2. So we have Rumpedy is currently with Brisbane, and Brisbane, out on track as well.
I think Unfazed is having issues with his direction.
Okay. That's why
very jumpy.
Rumpedy as well a little bit.
It's very not.
As well. Over the bridge to turn 5. Sweeping right hand, we take nice and high. Walkway. Go under the walkway. You've got a flyover. Not go under the busy night of racing tonight as well, so it's not just us racing. Obviously, there's I think there's 4 or 5 other CTC races this evening as well.
There's also CRR versus TR,
Yes, so the undefeated teams so far meeting each other for MatchDay 3 as well, isn't it? So it'll be interesting to see how that goes as well.
Yeah, I think Limestone.
let's have a little. In fact, let's have a little look at some of the times being set so far. We've got some 101s there. Roll banger.
Because I remember we did EDTM here. I was doing 107s in the Ferrari.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit different. GT3 to Group 2, yeah, so it's a little bit different.
So it's a bit of...
Yeah,
well, the first Group 2 is kind of one that's class 1. The second sense is all Group 2s.
Yeah. Some of the drivers here before we start qualifying. Qualifying will be starting at 10 past, so we can't be too far off.
I don't even know if that is true, but I'm faced as tactically because it's too bad.
Okay, so Tom's taken over.
Yeah. In the lobby chat about 4 seconds ago.
Okay. I'll just let me exit out of that part. Check it, turn unfazed. I'm out. Internet is too bad. Got him. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Shame that's the case there. Well spotted, Ian. Yeah.
It was. I never lost to find this, as you see.
Slip is off in quali, indeed. It is, yep. And I'm guessing now qualifying is starting.
So you can't cheat. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, check that one car. So let's see who's going out first. Let's see what driver's going to be going out first.
I'm going to racing all for one for that.
No, that's fine. I mean, it's an outlap and made the fastest lap. Just whatever you want to do in that respect. Yeah, thanks on face. Yeah, absolutely. That's such a shame, mate. It's such a shame that you weren't able to race.
That's your fault.
No, absolutely not. It doesn't apologise for. It was just such a shame. Yeah. So it happens sometimes, unfortunately. But it is a shame, though. Especially if you're sort of like eager to get in there and enjoy it. But we'll get to see what happens here as the guys roll on their out laps, and this is going to be very quick, of course. So as we know, so we're waiting in there at the moment. So we'll try and find. So we've got Nick, who's going to be coming over first.
There it is.
Right, okay, so Nick will be on his flying lap now.
I need to watch that. I need to watch. Sorry.
Okay, so we've got Nick coming on through. He'll be the first one to set a lap time. The first one to set. Salty, just goes through a few drivers now. Brisbane as well. So there's no slip. So, Robbo on deck, now on the track, so Nick will then also be So Nick, I see Kieran there on medium tyres, so I'm thinking that, was everyone aware that...
It's soft tyres.
Okay, hang on. So Nick has done a 1 minute and 8.7, then we have Brisbane with a 1 minute and 7, so he's on provisional pole from Nick. We have Old Banger coming through. Sorry, there we are, this is better. Right, okay. So Old Banger can get underneath that 1 minute, or is he somewhere near to it? He's on a 101.074. We've got Robbo coming around the final bank in.
And so
101.156 P5 deck.
Very fast from deck. Very fast.
And a 1 minute and 2 from deck. Takes pole position. Sayo yet to come out, I believe. And that's it, just in case of parking up. Just got to wait until one lap. Kieran.
I just see what Kieran's doing. Very clever.
Just looking on. He's starting on medium somehow. Oh, he's on soft. Sorry, he's on soft. He did say medium for a moment. Now he's worried then. Okay. I thought for a minute he was on the medium tyres. I thought, yes, that's going to be a tricky. That's going to be a tricky ask to get to the 101s on the medium. So yeah, tricky.
Really got to go.
So we've got Hardy.
Richie hasn't qualified yet.
Richie, the Kieran, and I think Sayo. So I think those three are just holding back. They're probably waiting for the tyres to cool right down, and then go out towards the end.
But there's a bit of a connection about that.
Yeah, it could be connection, I think. Yeah, that's all right. A little bit of shaking. It seems pretty quick though, yeah. 1 minute 4, so yeah, definitely 1 minute and 0.4. Excellent stuff from Ron Pardy there. Himself into P2 at the moment. So we're going to see we've got Motor Storm as well. So Motor Storm is flying lap. couple of different ways to take the last corner as well, really, isn't there? You can come down real sharpish, or you can take a slightly more higher line and then come down and you can stay high. So, and there we are, provisionally in P3 with a 103.4 as well. So 1 minute and 1:04. Yeah. Motor Storm, Brisbane, currently in 4th at the moment. Nick just 1.177 behind. It's very tight though, isn't it?
You're going to have Sayo, Kieran and Richie all on that outlap.
Yep. And Tom. So Tom is now on the lap as well. And Tom comes across with a 101.035. Excellent stuff, Tom. We have Sayo, Richie and Kieran.
Sayo is on that. He's now pushing the fridge line. Just starting on his own now.
P1R Slammer, evening. Nice to have you here. So Sayo is nice and high. Richie and both these guys just behind Sayo. So Sayo is nice to have Slammer in. Good to have you here, buddy.
Richie has them. I've thought of him as well. Yes.
That's sort of everything. Yes, that's right. Yes. So as we come now over the bridge onto turn 5, high on the green. Round he goes.
It's a wall.
Okay, you are allowed to do
That
that.
seems very quick.
Richie coming round, so we've got Richie in front.
I think Kieran should get a pretty good turn here.
But Slipstream is off, isn't it? So, oh, nice one from Richie though. Excellent stuff from Richie. So, yeah, 1 minute 838. So excellent stuff. That's provisional P5 for Richie.
That is impressive. Richie.
P6 and Kieran in P9 at the moment. Robbo in P10. We've got Salty, who's only just on his way out now. So Salty waiting, possibly.
Salty's now on the second class car.
Yeah, what's happening there? I think he's on for just under a 1 minute and 1. So I think he's on for a 1 minute 6 maybe?
So that will be P5 probably.
Be. Oh, okay. Cancel. Okay. And they're 7:51, 7:52. So, yeah. That time, the time as well, the 10 minutes are definitely starting to disappear. Stay on Sayo then for this one. We are, yes. We're allowed to hop out. You are allowed to hop out. As long as you haven't posted a lap time, what you would call a legal lap time, which is your second lap. So if you haven't posted that time, you can cancel it and go back out again. So you can always do that on this. So Sayo's back out again, but the risk you do take, obviously, is that you could run out of time. So just in case of getting it right. Well, let's have a look at Salty. See how Salty's getting on here. So he's on his back lap, isn't he?
No, I'll keep on Sayo. He's on the
yeah, you keep an eye on Sayo then. I'll keep an eye on Salty for the moment, because Salty will be posting the time first. So we'll keep an eye on Salty at the moment. Never raced with Salty before, so...
I've seen him in the races with the warts too. So he's fairly fast.
He is, yeah, he's pretty quick. Absolutely. Hippie in the chat as well. Welcome, Hippie. Nice to have you here.
I could be wrong, but I think between this one, he went forward to about 200 laps away forward. Yeah, I think George Roll's on it in second place 1. While I can do a whole lap. I could be wrong.
Let's see what Salty can put out here now. Won't be able to go again, so this lap will have to count, obviously. Looks pretty quick. Looks like it's going to be a 1 minute, maybe a 1 minute 4, 1 minute 5. A 1 minute 5 it is, yes, so it's a 1 minute .5. And now we're going to see how Sayo's getting on as well. Sayo's out there. Mudgelina's in the chat. Evening, Mudgelina. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you in, giving you support. Lovely stuff. So the drivers already look like they're changing their tyres ready. Here comes Sayo taking on the inside there. Is he? Oh, he's on 1 minute and a 9.76. So starting in P8. So that's cool. Nice little pocket of DTR there. So could potentially work together a little bit, maybe. So yeah, see how that goes. But that's the qualifying, everybody.
It's raining as well, I think. It's raining.
Yeah, that's right. Any longer and the rain will come. So yeah, we'll have a look in a moment. We'll see the full qualifying in a moment. The results. But yeah, it was very pretty close overall though. It's not much. About a second, is it, between all the drivers?
And the thing about it, if we think about it, when you have those times in, if we look at the top 5 at least, they're all, the top 4 sides are all very close together.
Yeah, pretty close. Very, very close.
Oh, that's something to find over.
Just got to wait for the
time
to run. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so there we are.
1 minute and 23 seconds left. Just check.
That's good. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah,
yep.
you can know.
It's good. It is good. So yeah. So things are equal in terms of the qualifying points anyway at the moment. So 3-3. Is it? Yeah, I believe it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but you've got us, you've got Derek, Richie and Nick, and then you've got 3 P1R drivers.
Yeah. Absolutely. We'll have a proper look in a second once the timer runs out. Get it all set. But there will be rain tonight, everybody. There will be rain, so be prepared for that. And then we'll have some wet stuff to contend with.
Yeah. I mean, it was tricky. It's a lot of fun.
It is. It will be a lot of fun. It will be, and of course, it goes into the night. This track of this race as well. So, it's setting us out from evening, and then we'll be going into the night as the rain comes down. So, it will become very interesting indeed. Really well.
And that's qualifying done.
That's qualifying done. So here we go. We'll have a quick little look at the results then.
I'll just screenshot this with full.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have Deck on P1 with a 1 minute .211. Then we have Rampardi in P2 for P1R with a 1 minute and 1 minute .4. Motorstorm as well with 1 minute and .4 as well for P1R. P1R Sortie with a 1 minute and .5, and then we have Brisbane with 1 minute .7. Richie, DTR Richie with a 1 minute .8, along with Nick with a 1 minute and .8. Sayo with a 1 minute .9, and then we have Tom with a 1 minute and 1.035. Yeah, everyone's within a second. So yeah. Old Banger, P1R Old Banger with a 1 minute and 1.074. Kieran with a 101.086. And Robbo with a 101.156. So, yep, it's all within a second here, everybody. So, yeah, interesting. Very interesting indeed. You can see the line up there on the right-hand side. Yeah, indeed.
I'm not supposed to think, if we look at other things, when you look at other A+ drivers on that list alone.
Yes. Yeah, there's a fair old few there, isn't there? So, yeah.
It's
yeah,
scary
there
to
is
think.
indeed. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. So, it'll be interesting indeed. See how this goes. But, you've got 15 in the chat at the moment, so that's nice. Hope you're enjoying what you're seeing, everybody. Racing will start soon. And,
This should be a good race,
Absolutely.
because high steering is normally a fun race.
Yeah. Absolutely. Best of luck, everyone.
I mean, this car, and the start should be fun as well.
Yeah.
Because this car is not, it's very fun at the start.
It's tricky. You've got to make sure you've got your TC on realistically, I think, with these, because they will spin out.
Yeah.
as good as you might be at the start.
Let's
get the spectators on here. Let's get this bit onto just race info to start.
I want to open it.
So you can do the tyre business. It looks really dark, doesn't it? It looks really dark. We'll like that. 5 white, 5 reds, and they're out. And they're off. Yeah. There's a little bit of bump went through on the inside there, so you get Hardy in front. It's tricky, isn't it? Yeah, it's very tricky, yeah. Tricky, yeah. So just waiting for things to sort themselves out a little bit. Yeah, just hold on to P2, it's not an issue, not a problem. It's a long race, yes. It is indeed, and you're looking at potential for yes, yeah. Looking at potential for saving a bit of fuel as well, so coming up at the moment, Bunny in P1, Decker P2, Brisbane P3, Sorting P4, Sayo P5, so Sayo's moved up as well into P5 at the moment. Made a great start, Sayo, actually, started P8 really. Storm P6, Nicky P7, Richie P8.
Yeah, and they're all on medium tyres.
They're all on medium. So it's the most sensible choice, I believe, for the start for this race. With first, I say first stint, depends what people are going to do. But, one party there. Jack will try and take it around the outside. Try and take it around the outside there. So, Sayo still holding on to that P5. So excellent stuff with Sayo there as well. So we keep in contact.
And so Richie in P6 as well.
P6, yeah. Richie just in P6 as well. So excellent stuff. Oh, there we are. Yeah, there's a little bit of yeah, a little bit of, I'll go this side, you go that side, and I'll take this and take that going on here. There's definitely some definitely some tactics going on here, that's for sure. But yeah.
Oh,
yeah, careful. There we are. Look at that, right on the tail there. Right on the tail. But, all that Sayo is now. Yeah, Sayo's still up into P5 at the moment, but this battling up front at the moment will bring those guys back in. Sure. So Sayo and Richie are right up there actually. Sayo and Richie are right with Brisbane there. So slowed it up a little bit, but it's actually brought Sayo and Richie in touch with the other guys as well, with Brisbane. So that's worked pretty well. But yeah, Rumpody and Salty in P1 and P2 at the moment, Deck in P3. Brisbane in P4, we have Sayo P5 with Richie in P6. Good pace there, and then they've got a little bit of a gap there. It's not a huge gap, but it's a little bit of a gap. Out of slip though, out of slip. So Mudstream is out of slip. So yeah, there's a little bit of a break then. We'll get top 6 at the moment.
Whenever you use your races, pretty much done.
You can get back, but it's you've got to work together.
Yeah,
that's the difference. You have to work together in order to get back.
Yeah.
Or hope that the guys in front start fighting a bit too much. That's the other option. But yeah, so plenty going on. Richie managing to keep nicely in touch now with Sayo. Sayo was a bit worse through there. Right. Oh, Richie, I think span it. I think Ramsey span it. Yes, he started. Oh, unlucky Richie, unlucky mate. Regroup. Still 36 laps to go, so yeah. Anything can still happen. Absolutely, we've got rain to come yet. Anything can happen yet. So Salty giving somebody a little bit of help there on the straight. Going back to P1, Salty in P2, Deck in P3, and Brisbane in P4.
Oh my god.
And Sayo in P5, but he's pretty much, right with Brisbane there.
So it's right with.
Absolutely hidden, plenty of time. and the rain as well to come, so that will switch things around a little bit too, yeah? So careful with the slip.
I'm a water.
7 at the moment as well, so we'll have to go on as well.
Tom and V8 as well.
Yeah, yes.
But that's like Richard was bang out like fast
Here into
well, not
yeah.
don't have that more.
That'd be good. Yeah, absolutely. Back to the front again, everybody still holding that. Okay, is that what sounds? Yeah, still very much in the hunt.
So far, my pass here.
Yeah, so he's still very much in the hunt, isn't he? So
there is a bit of a drift through the bridge. I give that one back to that's why I did.
So these 5 then have broken away from the rest of the pack at the moment. This is definitely where all the action's happening at the moment. Whilst there we go, so Deck nice in the slip there. And can save a little bit as well from the fuel side. Maybe use somebody else's slip as well, so
But what I remember, this car was full different. It's only that this and the BMW one with the down fuel.
okay, in real life that's good.
Oh yeah.
Little touch by Deck, well held, well held, well held. Goodness gracious. Gosh. That was, yeah. So as you can see the sun's coming down. Sun's coming down now.
And Sion hasn't passed.
And Sion has gone past, so yeah. How long you'll hold it for will be interesting. Obviously it's on the pass. It's still very close, obviously coming onto the straight at the moment. But,
Very close to me.
yeah. Maybe just overtaking each other, maybe coming inside.
Yep.
Impact, safe fuel.
I'm genuinely, this squad's very snappy.
It is snappy, oh yes. And that's why this race isn't over even when the rain comes, because obviously it can very much change. Nick's still holding on to P6 as well, excellent drive by Nick so far in P6 too, so he can really hold on to that really well.
Yeah, but it's not the top of the top, it mentioned this, but I'm not holding the balls. That's an also.
We have the 2 P1Rs, and then we have Kieran. Kieran is with Tom. Kieran is with Tom. Now, what a surprise that is.
You've never seen this before.
These two have had epic battles. I can tell you that. They've had epic battles. EDTMs, IMSA, they've had amazing battles. Yeah. So they're very much accustomed to each other. They know each other. Yeah, getting greasy. But they're very aware of each other. They know each other's driving and pace. They're very good. And both are really good clean, competitive drivers. So it's really nice to see that. So that's really cool. I like that. He had his white from there, and I thought for a moment, I thought, is there rain coming? But there's no rain as yet. It's just Kieran coloured white. He's prepared. He's prepared. Flash those lights, lol, says Hippie. Let him know you're there. Anyway, let's go back up front because we have Deck has gone past 40 now. So, yes, Company seems to have made a little bit of a break from Sortie as well, so a little bit of a gap.
Substantially. What is here is nothing.
No, that's right. This track is not a lot, not when you've got slip and DRS and everything else.
But first of all, I mentioned, this car has DRS. How much do you want?
Yes. So,
this car's got DRS
nicely.
It's kind of like, I want to look at F1 there, so what is different?
Yeah. So, still in touch with Brisbane as well. Maybe just sort of, what am I trying to say? When you change tyres is going to be important here, so the strap is really important. So, when you change tyres, when the rain comes, you're going to want to make sure that you're fueled to that point, really, because unless you're going to go for a 2-stop. Otherwise, ideally, you probably want to go for a 1-stop.
I know, when we had EDZ here, the rain was about like 15 or something.
Yeah, it's a bit later on just because of the pace of the cars.
Yeah, and I think it's a bit long, it's like again.
Yeah. Nick's doing really well. They're holding on to that P6 brilliantly well. Excellent drive on Nick so far. Solid drive on Nick so far. Sayo still holding on to that P5.
I think we can see it multiple.
Okay, that's tricky. He's got the deck on the outside then, so he's rolling up onto the outer line. They're both going to try and give each other a little bit of a bump maybe, but Deck's taking up, which goes to show that there are different lines to take that final turn. Not always, you don't always have to take that underside line. So, whoa, there was contact there, so Deck out to the rear, going down to P3, looked like it. Yeah.
Saying that, it is brave to try about outside of there.
I wish we had the rewinder on this, but I haven't got the rewinder, sorry guys. So I can't give a rewind on that to show. It's very, very close, so.
Oh yeah.
Still only half a second at the moment between Deck and Salty.
And then five just behind this.
Yeah, so still in touch. Yeah, still in touch. And Nick is still holding. Yeah, he's still doing very well. He is. Motorstorm's right behind him. But is Motorstorm just being clever here? Is he just sort of thinking, well, perhaps save me a little bit of fuel maybe? I don't know. So could be doing that. Oh, no, he's gone for the inside. He's gone for a move. Not quite.
Must have mixed with cars. It looks very good.
Okay, let's hope he's got that brake balance sorted out.
It's the reference car. The reference car has got not much wear left.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you see that. Some brake balance.
Just give me a move here.
Yes, brake balance to the rear. Realistically, yeah, I'm still on them at the moment. So yeah, absolutely. Let's see if there's a move, or whether Motorstorm will just sit behind it. Nick's coming in. Yeah. Okay, Nick is pitting in.
Is this for rain or was it planning for that?
It's a bit early for rain, so we have to see what he comes out on now. Sayo right behind Brisbane though. Let's close that gap up, taking 4 turns.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, must have made, yes it did, 121 there, so he must have probably hit the wall.
That's not a lap time what you do as well.
No, so that's probably a tap on the barrier perhaps, I think.
If you must between the top 3, it's under half a second now.
Yeah, there you go, so still very close, isn't it? But yeah, probably might have clipped the bridge through the S's. Yeah, that's normally the classic place to tap out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very easy to do.
Yeah.
Same as that thing for... I think people are the turn on barrier.
Yes, yeah. Second one.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. But Richie, in his last lap, set his fastest lap so far, which is, in fact, look at the time, a 1 minute 0.673 for Richie, so he's going for it. Definitely trying to go for it. When you see Decky's got a 1 minute 6.64, that's not far off. Richie is absolutely flying. So yeah, he's still in first place.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, nice. Fair play.
Really pushing hard.
That's a brain strategy from Nick. Which are racing soft tyres.
Okay, well he's going to have to come in for Power Maxi is in the chat. Even in Power Maxi, nice to have you here. Hit that like button if you're in, mate. Hit that like button. Hit that like button whilst you're here. Quick.
Oh yeah, no, just doing that Portugal for you. I do like it.
It's nice running this up. See now we've got Decky B3, but he's right with the striking distance. And whether he strikes or not is another thing. The guys in front for a little bit of fuel saving if needs be. Just to see when the driver stopped. Well, the rain comes, I should say, really. Just to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm actually on the rain comes, right? The turns you can't use. Because you want your right foot straight off. The car, very nice.
Yeah. What fuel you save on the first part will maybe might not feel so much, but for the second part, it does definitely look like, apart from Nick, I think everyone else is going for one stop. So Brisbane are having little twos and fro's. Sayo Dicker at P4 for the moment there.
3-1 for first place, that's 3-1.
It's now 3-3. Well, yeah.
Sorry.
So we're on the inside, keep to the inside, and everything's good. Okay. Close, very close.
It's pretty close.
It's very, very close, isn't it? Regardless of how you look at it. Very tight. Simon's moved into P4.
So how F1 should be. So.
Yes. So we've got the light going on, so that means there's going to be a little bit of rain coming. So this is going to be interesting now. You know the rain comes down very light to start with.
Outside it's very brave.
So I mean, it just goes to show though, isn't it? There's different lines. Valkyrie in as well, even a Valkyrie. Nice to have you here. Welcome. Shame you're not on track with us this evening. So that's 3 so far. I think there's been less than a second between all 3 of them right from lap 1. It's been that close.
Perfectly. When you think of like in this hydrogen driver time, you have that well towards one of them. Up 3 fast drivers.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, absolutely.
So they are very hard.
Yeah. So still holding on to that P4 as well from Brisbane at the moment, so that's very good. Rain is coming in now. Interesting to see.
What's the bonus in the pits? It's going to look like
it is a fantastic battle Valkyrie at the moment. It really is. Really good. So yeah, maybe Robbo's going to the tyres. Yeah, it looks like a root's coming in. Yeah, it looks like a root's coming in. Coming in, yeah, Snow's coming in, Snowstorm, Brisbane. After this, everyone's coming on at the end of lap 18. Old Banger as well coming in. Nick staying out, he's on the softs though, so he could risk it.
This could be very dangerous.
Let's see. Depends on how high that level of water is, but we're going to see. He does hold on to one. But Party is staying, well actually no, the Party's out.
Highly difficult, I do not understand how not. Outside they're good. Okay.
And there you go. 3 goes.
Nothing shot anymore.
No, nothing at all. It's, and the thing is,
oh, there's Nick.
Careful. Oh, Nick is stuck there now. Unfortunately.
I knew it was a bad. Oh no. It's this one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think
that's
it's one of them.
one of you looking to try and count through.
Oh,
Space.
Oh, yeah.
So,
No, not again, no, not again.
so is he still spinning unlucky?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm not going to watch it because it says I feel sorry for the guy. So, so it's Richard. So at the moment at P4, we've got Motorstorm in P5, Brisbane in P6. So Motorstorm went in front of Brisbane there at the changeover for tyres. Maybe Brisbane has taken a little bit more fuel than Motorstorm.
Yeah, I can see what he was trying. I take up 20 phase 1. They didn't go as planned.
Tom is P7 at the moment as well. So Tom is in P7. We've got Old Banger in P8, Kieran in P9.
And further to Richie, he's still doing pretty fast lap times.
And we've got Rosberg in P10. Nick now in to get those wets on. So we want to get those wets on. I don't know how far he will be behind. But,
and there is a huge gap between.
Nick's in fuel either, did he? I don't think.
No.
To the end. It's all right, Nick. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, my friend.
Take your room.
You're doing well, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, and there's a huge
Yeah,
gap.
true.
There's a gap between viewers and I just saw him. I'm going to that which was his name.
Yeah. Yeah, Rapardi.
Rapardi, I think.
I think it looked like Rapardi actually just went a bit high there and touched onto the barrier on T1. So that scrubbed him some pace off, and Beck has second time up there. Yeah, that's 129. So whether it span out, must have span out or something there. Lost touch.
Yeah, and now that's like a few more guys. Pretty fast.
Consistent. Yeah, pretty fast, pretty consistent. So that's yeah, he's down to 7th place. He was obviously fighting in the top 3 for quite some time. So
and that's very great. Now.
Kieran P8, yeah. So. Very well, yeah, so this is incredible racing on wet and in the dark as well, guys, so this is the challenge. Great comes, good night to you. This isn't the usual rain either now, so this is those of you that watch the game, the favourite game obviously, in the R07 and R08 is quite long. Quite heavy. Beautifully done there by Kieran, and just giving himself a little bit of a gap there, a little bit of space there as well.
To be fair, like I said, it was a very speed momentum are. They can still go back in the other beats as well, so they are used to this way of being fun.
Yeah. Let's have another little look up from Kieran's space at the moment, looking to try and catch Salt if he can. 45 seconds gap. But you never know. Wet. And it will get a bit wetter as well. So it'll dry up, it'll get wetter again. So will Salty catch Tom? We'll have to see. Siren 5th at the moment. So but these two are having a battle royale, to be honest. I mean they've not really given each other much space for the whole race. They really haven't, have they? It's been a great battle between Sire and Brisbane. It really has. Try and battling away in the wet as well. So Sire going through onto the inside, going to go through the move.
Oh yeah.
So if he can make it down on T1, he's just in front there. Yeah, so he's just going to make it move.
He's got done.
Just about, yeah, well done, well done, well done. That's it.
Fair play.
Well done. Yeah, great pass. Safely done.
As I say, it's the white nose.
Slightly deep, but that still possibly save that. Side by side, but careful. Yeah. Okay. Oh, a bit slidey. Crikey, you've got to be so careful coming through there. Really hard. It pays to take it slightly offline going through there as well. It's like wider lines sometimes. Still battling away. There we go, we'll take that through on the inside. We've got the run. Now will Sayo tuck back in and return the favour for T1. Brisbane's gone to the inside to try and cover this. So beautiful racing with these two right now.
I think about the front end car,
It is, it's great, isn't it, when you see the excessive fuel being burnt out.
It's phenomenal.
Got to say, I mean, graphically the game is beautiful to watch. It really is. And you can go a little bit deep onto that corner. I found I get more grip. I found when I practiced on Thursday, I got a bit more grip going a little bit deeper. And going a little bit wider coming into the bridge, I find I had a bit more used to a right to go up. Absolutely phenomenal. We'll go back up to the front in a moment because we're obviously wanting to see what's happening. But I did just want to see this. It's just fantastic at the moment to see these two battling away. Now Sayo is within striking distance, of course. And that time is coming down 2 tenths, 3 tenths, 4 tenths. Wow. And outside now. Going to be interesting to see if he will go to the overtake or it might just on the higher line. On the lower line. You can take a couple of different lines going around there. Made a stick though, Sayo. Great overtake there. Brisbane tuck back in. So we'll go up towards the front, guys, and we'll just have a quick little look. These two have been battling away. It's been a brilliant battle to watch. Let's go and have a quick little look and see. Motorstorm's only 4.5 away from these. And it looks like Sayo and Brisbane are catching up with Motorstorm as well, because that time has been coming down. Motorstorm 3 at the moment. Lost a little bit of time to Rugby, I think. Rugby is very quick, as we know. See at the moment. Still there, it's actually deck at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see the fuel. Left. And that works as well. Still pretty close back up front. Still. So keeping that distance. Making a little bit of time on Motorstorm, which now has made a bit of time on Brisbane actually, so
Look for that time. Top 2 104s, 105s,
yeah, 106s, yeah, 105s, mainly 105s, we've got 106, Brisbane 105s, 107, 106, yeah, so will be similar there as well, so yeah.
I know what happened. That's my club on another sheet to 137. And that's what's a few. It's kind of very fast.
Yeah, that would have been pitted, wouldn't it? So that's really good. So these two are just back away. Yeah, they are. This is an amazing racing now. I mean, these two are having the same sort of battle as Deck and Rugby are at 1 and 2 at the moment. So let's have a quick little go through though. I just want to have a little chase through just to see where everybody else is and how they're getting on. So we've got Antivis there, 4 seconds in front of Salty. So sort of keeping a similar distance there. Kieran 7 seconds away from Salty. So Salty probably about 104. so that time was given that little bit of space there. Kieran now 4 seconds in front of Bullbanger. And Richie has, yeah, absolutely, but how well he's done. How well he has done to pull that back to that closeness. Yes, very early on. 3 or 4 in that 3 or 4.
Okay. Which was I think about in the middle of that.
Yeah. Brilliant steps there. So yeah, that's Richie. Nick, 11, and Follow. The second just behind, but obviously Nick now has company. He's behind him. It's not the front side.
Oh yeah, he's on that.
Hop on, let's have another look at deck. So we've got deck here. Under upper D.
It's very interesting. I only have 10 laps to go.
Indeed, 10 laps to go. These two still holding firm with each other. It's going to dry out a little bit, and we're going to have a little bit more rain again. It's going to get heavy, so still more rain to come.
Yeah, and there's a lot of motor storm. I know there's one of the happening Nick is motor storm. That's where it is.
Ah, got you. Yes. See now? See? Top 2 have already gone through. It's, yeah. That was caused mainly, I mean, unfortunately, caught out on the soft tyres at that point. Of course, it was a bit of a time. P4 then, so Simon Brisbane still battled on May. It's been a phenomenal battle. Still battling. It's fantastic. These two are just unbelievable. But it's Neck and Rumpedy and Sayo and Brisbane. But it just, those are the real battles that are going on right now. And we're trying to stay and keep focused on both. Can we race it? Yay, thank you buddy, thank you. I think that's Dace, but yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a great battle. It's been 2 phenomenal battles throughout this. So Rumpedy's just managed to get in front of Depp, so this will be interesting to see where he's taking it. But they're going back over the bridge again. It's right near them now. And it might have been okay. So they've just overlapped Richie. There virtually is. There is, and it might even be a case of tactics now, because you might be thinking tactics now, because do you want to be in front, or do you want to sit behind and wait to make a move towards the end? So, yeah, absolutely, Dave. Help everybody, well done. And done already. Currently, yeah. This is very, very tight move, so it's going to be interesting tactics that are going to play out in this. Like I said, we've got heavy rain coming now, and it's going to stay heavy now until the end of the race, so it's going to get a bit wetter. Brilliant battle. He's up front.
This guy, I'm not surprised.
He definitely wants front, says Dace. It's tricky. I know it. Yeah, I think it's a tricky one really on this particular track, because if you get a good exit on turn 5, you can walk right with that drive rather than exactly. You can play pressure, absolutely. Yeah. So that's another way of doing it. So they're both 9 seconds adrift. They're in front to say of Motor Storm, but he's holding third place. He's pretty lonely on his own there. Really. He's I'm just going to flick through to post. Go across the Motor Storm now. 3 months. He's been on his own for quite a while. But you've got to be focused. You've got to stay focused, because you've got a distance between you front and rear, because it's quite easy to lift off a little bit, and before you know it, you make a mistake and car behind suddenly made 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds on you, and you're like, wow, okay, now I'm in the battle. So easily done.
I'm double back up this one on top.
Yes.
Everything can happen.
Exactly. So it's really possible, especially when you come to these S's. You can hear the rain coming down heavier now as well. But yeah, especially when you're these S's, that back end can just go. Oh wow, just looking that down. So P4 now. Sire is holding P4 on his own now. So this is must have he's got down to 7, so we have to see what's happening on the bridges.
Oh yeah, really. Got 30 damage.
Got something damage, is he?
Got 4 half. Later on.
Okay, so he's down to 7.
Yeah, I don't think I care. He's going to 4 seconds behind him.
He is, yeah. So we'll go down to that part there. So clearing is only 4 seconds behind this one at the moment. He's made a big gap now to Old Banger as well, so he's 10 seconds ahead of Old Banger. Old Banger, and he's 22 seconds in front of Richie at the moment. Richie just 5 seconds ahead of the car. Hopefully having issues. Well held. That could have gone then, Robbo. Well held indeed. So 106, 107 there. So yeah, back on the deck with 1 for D. Well done. Just very close all the way through this bit. And appears to be defending for his life here, I think. We don't know, I'm not sure if that's the case, but it did look like he was doing everything he could there for a moment, or whether Deck was just looking for every opportunity to try and make a move. I'm not sure, but a bit of both, I guess.
I'm there as well, asking for
wide laps. Oh yeah, good 5 laps to go. Braking out there and then sucking back in again to get the slip. Get a bit of a swing shot. See the temps coming down real quick. The really come down real quick. He's gone to the inside. He's gone through on the inside. There he goes. Both of them straight back in. That is called hard savage, says Stage Racer. He is. Very much so. Yeah, and I'm wondering. So Sio's still got quite a long gap between the two. Yeah. So still isolated from one side, so he's good there. Motorstorm was pretty much isolated from P3, so this is the main battle now, guys, realistically on track. So we'll stay here. I'm going to P1 and P2 as well, obviously.
I'll stay on the top 2.
Yeah, I'll stay on these 2 now. Moving left and right to try and break the slip. Yes, you are. You are, because he's not within distance of both the stations, so they go to the left, go to the right, to the east. 37 at Plymouth. Aston, Aston was in front of this track, I can tell you that. I drove it, and I'll tell you what, I was very, very pleased with how well I did. Very pleased with how I did. But let's keep focused. Let's stay focused with this one at the moment. Still holding on to that. I thought that made it run for the attack, but
the trams were over there. It's easier to just straight out.
so this is very tight between these two. Yeah, we've got not many tyres. The Faulkner's here too, evening Faulkner, or should I say morning Faulkner? Just good morning now. Good morning down there, sir. So good day, so yes, really, so yeah, good day too. So, yeah, good time. 2 laps to go then, 2 laps to go. Here another car, so it's going to be interesting because they're coming laps in. Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
all down here as well, right?
Bang it, okay.
And remember we're going to switch here as well. So they have that
Banger on low, we'll need to give space.
They have like the top 8.
Okay. Yeah, these two have really put it together here, MatchDay.
These two fellas
in fact now, yeah, that's tricky to run to do though. What to do that feeling? Oh no. That's checking your blue flags, I'm guessing. You need to do that, so it's always going to be tricky though, I think. It's always going to be tricky. It's just an awful place to have to try and... This is the final lap, by the way, as well, so Deck is pulled away. He's 2 seconds in front now. So he's pulled away, he's made that gap, so it looks like Deck's going to take P1 for this one. He's taken a lovely clean T5 there. Property and P2, Motorstorm and P3, Siren P4. There we are. Yeah, indeed. He's got Kieran just in front of him, but he's going to sit behind him. There we go. And Rumpity in P2. So Deck takes P1, Rumpity in P2. Motorstorm. But a great battle. I mean, a fantastic battle. There he goes. Motorstorm into P3. Sio. Not that far behind it then, really. Yeah, flash those lights, Sio. Flash those lights. Beautiful P4. That worked. Southern P8 managed to get P4s. Salty was kind of unlucky, I think, because he was up in the top 3 for quite some time. And then we had Tom in P6, Brisbane also.
Yeah, so you have Kieran. Then you have Kieran, who's with turn 5 now. Yeah.
Yeah, photo finish between Deck and Kieran. Yeah, absolutely. But here comes Kieran. He will probably be the last driver actually out on track.
Yeah, so Wilman's all
bringing it home.
Solo laps.
Bringing it home he will be. Indeed. Remember to hit that like button please, everybody. If you're here, why not? Yep, and Kieran, yay! He takes P8. Beautifully done, beautifully done. Well done, well done, well done, well done.
That was a 44-minute race. Wow.
Wow.
There
we go.
That was pretty cool.
That was indeed. And there we are. Victory, pole position, clean race for DTR Deck. There it is. Well done, super stuff there. And let's get that save first off, and then let's have a look at the results as we go through there. So we have. Go on then. Would you like to do the results, Ian?
I know. I'd rather you get Sam.
Okay, I'll do it. He's had too many beers now. But no, that's fine. DTR Deck then takes P1 with a total time of 42 minutes and 50 seconds and a fastest lap as well of 1 minute .634. Then we have Rumpedy in P2. Both of those two drivers had a fantastic battle. Pretty much all the race, to be honest, for 40 laps. Only in the last lap did there become a bit of a gap with the traffic, and it was just unfortunate that the traffic was where it was when it was. But that's otherwise excellent, epic battle between the two of them. Motorstorm in P3 then for P1R. And then we had Sayo in P4. Excellent drive from Sayo as well. Got himself up from P4. I believe he started P4, so great climb back up there from Sayo. Excellent P4. Then we have in P5 P1R Sortie, who was in the top 3 for most of the first half of the race, put it that way, and then it just I'm not sure what happened. I think he had a mistake somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
But he dropped down, didn't he, to P7 or something like that, but he's managed to climb himself back to P5, so well done there, Sortie. And then we have Antovis, we have Tom in P6. Well done, Tom. GG's. And yep, he's just steadily went about his business throughout the race and managed to get himself into P6 in the end. Brisbane was battling away with Sayo for quite some time. Great battle for a lot of laps.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, until maybe early 30s, mid 30s maybe.
Yeah,
early 30s.
when we did I don't know who got damaged, but I don't know what happened, but I saw who got damaged, so...
Yeah.
But saying that, it's so easy to do, it's on this bridge, because it sticks out, you hit it and just like, that's damage.
And the other thing, I mean, even if it wasn't the bridge, when you come out of, when you're driving around T1, it's quite easy to go a bit wide on T1, touch the grass, and then suddenly it's going to spin you out and throw you over to the other barrier, isn't it, before you get to the tunnel. So that can happen too. I don't know if that might have happened, but I'm just thinking in terms of his damage, that could have been the case. But yeah, it could have been either one or two, really. Yeah, so that was Brisbane, so with P7. Then we had DTR Kieran in P8. And excellent stuff from Kieran. Let me just, yeah, we go save on to those, and then we go through on to P9, which was P1R. Old banger coming in there with his best lap was a 101.041. But yeah, finishing at P9, well done, GG's. Then we have Richie. Good comeback from Richie, and look at his time. Look at his time. He was only 300ths. Yeah, 300ths of 2 or 300ths of a second slower than Deck. So excellent pace. We knew Richie didn't have pace, so that was good.
Yeah, we're in a half a seconds. Just if you look at the GT1 series.
Exactly.
He's ridiculous.
Quark. Yeah, he's very fast. He's very quick. Then we have Nick in P11. Nick was a bit unfortunate on the softs, so it was a little bit of a gamble to stay out on those softs.
Oh yeah.
It was possibly worth it because I think having come in early and knowing that he was going to have to do a 2-stop, it was probably worth the gamble. You know, so he went for it.
Yeah,
but
it was
just unfortunate. Yeah, it was just unfortunate. It didn't quite pay off.
Yeah, it was worth it, but it just doesn't pay off. But at least he tried it.
Yes,
something
exactly.
Different.
He did indeed. Yeah, absolutely. And came out with P11, and then we have Robbo in P12 as well. So GG's, well done. Excellent stuff, everybody. It was a good drive. Good race. Let me just screenshot that lot as well. So that's excellent stuff. We'll come back into here. People are leaving at the moment, but yeah. Good race in the end. I'll leave it on that part, but yeah, a very good race in the end.
Yeah, but I must say, I don't say I'm biased, but if there's a best battle of a race, it has to be between P1 and P2. Just insane.
It was, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was the battle. That was definitely the battle of the race. Was Rumpedy and Deck, and early on as well when you had Rumpedy, Sortie, and Deck as well.
Yeah.
That was epic because you know you had Sortie and Rumpedy obviously naturally trying to sort of work together as best as they could because at the end of the day you're teammates, you're going to look after each other and try and work as best you can with each other, and you had Deck trying to mix in with it, and sometimes I think Deck just stayed off a little bit sometimes as well, kept P3 because I think he just thought I'll save a bit of fuel or whatever and use a bit of tactics, and because all this comes into play at the end, strategy.
When it comes to the rain, these cars are about 600 horsepower in the rain.
Yeah,
that takes some serious marbles.
Yes, yeah, definitely, yeah. And the guys on T1 and T5 were both taking those high lines as well, but good and clean, which was really